Hi guys, welcome to this session. So this is my Binance class with Precious Azuonwu, and in today's session I'm going to take you through the basic fundamentals of Binance. I'm going to show you different stuff you're going to benefit from on the cryptocurrency market. So if you are joining this video, kindly do a thumbs up on the video. Let me know if you are with me and if you are following the session so far. Kindly let me know if you're with me and if you are following the session so far. Kindly let me know if you're with me and if you're following the session so far. If you're seeing this video, kindly share the video because we're about to start right away, okay? Hi guys, so that's the very basic thing to do right now. So I'm trying to share these things to my WhatsApp right now. For those of you waiting for the session on WhatsApp, if you're joining this video, kindly share the video, tag someone to follow this video. It's going to be a long class. Okay guys, if you're joining this video, kindly give a thumbs up on the video. And today we'll be talking about three things. The first one is the fundamentals of Bitcoin, blockchain, and Binance. Then we're going to talk about crypto trading, and then we'll move over to P2p exchanges, how it works and how you can benefit from it. So as we move on, we're going to look at certain platforms. We're going to look at certain platforms and how you can actually benefit from this. So this, just a quick introduction, this is my Binance class. My Binance class is an initiative from Binance, so to help you understand more about cryptocurrency and to get to be involved in cryptocurrency. As you know, so very quickly, let me quickly introduce myself. So many of you here know me for different stuff, but my name is Precious Azuonwu. I'm a social digital business consultant, Udemy premium instructor. So I coach over 20,000 entrepreneurs on customer digital marketing and digital business opportunities. I'm fondly known as Emperovial, and I instruct over 15,000 people on Udemy, which is the #1 e-learning platform in the world. Now, through my advocacy programs for cryptocurrency and its education, I've been made an ambassador for Untitled, which is Nigeria #1 peer-to-peer platform. And of course, just recently I was also been made an instructor for my Binance class, which is for crypto adoption in Africa. Binance is actually leading cryptocurrency exchange platforms. Okay, so on this class we learn about the fundamentals of cryptocurrency, So we're looking about a whole different model. So as I start the class, share the video with your friends, watch the session live, because this video is not going to stay much on Facebook. Okay, so you can also drop your questions as the class is going on. So this event is brought to you by Binance, fully sponsored to you. So if you are here live now, can I see you? Can I see your comments? Like, you comment Binance on the video. Kindly comment Binance on the video. Let me see you. Kindly comment Binance on the video. Let me see you. Let me see you live. Let me see your engagement. So if you're joining this, kindly comment Binance on the video. Okay. All right. So we're gonna be looking at different stuff, understanding crypto step by step. So this is gonna be like a 80 minutes class. So the first thing is to ask yourself right now, what is money? What is money? So when people look at these lines, what comes to your mind? You see point A to point B, a triangle and a circle. Okay, so money is a tool of like to exchange value. Any object can be used as money. Like you all know, like for something to be called money, it has to have a sense of scarcity value that people get to appreciate. So that is money on the layman's understanding. Value. So let's talk about it. So what is friends money? Like we ask ourselves most of the time, what is friends money? Like, what do we use friends money for? Like, so these are paper money used by a government. It's a legal tender that replaces the gold and other commodities. It's portable and easy to use. Like, you know, you have various notes and various bills. It can have inflation. There's no intrinsic value. Now, what is cryptocurrency? You see this description right here. Currency. So it's a digital form of money. It's protected by cryptography. As you know, what's called the blockchain technology. It can't be duplicated or destroyed. That's one of the power of cryptocurrency. Digital form of money protected by the blockchain technology. So it can't be it can be distributed. That's what is known as a P2p network, which means that someone that has a particular cryptocurrency can decide to sell it to you based on your agreed rate. So it is boundless. So anybody, any part of the world, can carry different form of transactions to you without much ado. That's cryptocurrency. So what is Bitcoin? So Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency. It's transparent, it's scarce, it's open source, and it's censorship resistant. If you're watching this session, if you have questions, kindly drop your questions, ask your questions, because this whole session is here for you to give you an uncommon advantage in cryptocurrency. So this is it. Bitcoin is protected by cryptography. Okay, so we really have issues whereby someone stole someone's money, someone hacked into someone's wallet. The same stuff again is boundless. It can be distributed via P2p platforms. Like you all hear about Bitcoin. Oh, so what is Bitcoin? It's actually the first cryptocurrency. So who created Bitcoin? A lot of people have been asking this question, like, oh my god, Bitcoin, how did Bitcoin came to existence? So he's actually like a pseudo computer scientist. So the person that created Bitcoin is the creator of blockchain technology, a brilliant solution to double spend problem. You know, there in financial transaction, sometimes you make payment for something. Like if you notice with your bank, with when you're sending money in your bank, at times you send money and you are debited twice, and you have to report before you can get your funds back. But in cryptocurrency, those problems are being solved. So it's actually is the brilliant solution. So Bitcoin was launched in 2009, and the creator, as is all widely known, that the creator disappeared or stuff, like a pseudonym. So the person is known as Satoshi Nakamoto. So it's actually a pseudonym. If you Google, you won't really see any face around this name. Okay, so what is blockchain? So blockchain is a distributed database. Okay, blockchain is a distributed database, and has to do with money, documents, all sorts of digital data, pamper proof system, blockchain. So the documents, as you see, like, it's not just about money, it's actually a very secure system for digital data, and it's secured also for money. So one of the is actually the safest means of transaction, that is a distributed database, as you know, a chain of linked blocks. Okay, a special type of ledger. So it's actually a special type of money. Like, okay, let's still go on to understand more. So the participant doesn't need to trust each other. Everyone keeps track of balances and transactions. What happens if someone tries to cheat the system? Okay, so this is blockchain, distributed data, records information, every kind of digital data, serves use cases, various ways to build digital data. So it actually saves every transaction done, traces the chains through its chains of codes. So Bitcoin, like this, is Bitcoin and blockchain, digital currency. So blockchain is not a currency, it's a digital distributed database. Okay, so Bitcoin, digital currency, financial assets. So it's tradable. It's the first cryptocurrency and is very popular. It's a computer software, open source code. So it's been created by computer, open source code, public and decentralized. So it means that no government in the world can have full control of Bitcoin. Like, you now hear that this government has shut down Bitcoin, this government has shut down this. You don't hear any story about that because it's decentralized. So Bitcoin versus fiat money. Now look at this. This is decentralized. It empowers peer-to-peer transaction can take place. Like, you all know what happened in a country like Nigeria and several countries, even China, when certain crypto platforms was being banned. It was through the peer-to-peer platforms that people built, that people that have those coins can sell at a particular currency exchange. That means if I have $100 worth of a coin, that you need to set, like, you can offer me a particular value of dollar to my account before I can release that money to you. That's what the peer-to-peer platform does. Bitcoin is scarce, so whenever something is scarce, you know it's more valuable. It's controlled and limited in supply. So we don't hear story about people printing money, inflation and all that stuff. Transaction. So once you send money, there's nothing like double spend, like you are sending money by mistake twice. So it's like you send it once and it's not reversible. So it actually goes through straight. It's fast and cheap, and it's censorship resistant. So look at fiat money now, which is the normal money you hold in your hands, maybe in your pocket. It's centralized, controlled by governments, it's not scarce. Everywhere you see French money everywhere, it has unlimited supply. So government can decide to print 100 million of naira dollar notes. It has chargeback for transaction. They always charge you different charges. It's inefficient. So when you're sending money, most times there's no proof that it's going to go through that day. At times it may bounce back. So that's bank transfer. You can look at the process of bank transfer. The worldwide remittance is made up to 689 billion in 2018. 7% will count for. Imagine what is being charged. Like someone is charging you 7%. You are sending $200. Bank is charging you $14 as 7% fee, and this is the money that gets to the person, and it goes through 3 working days. Just imagine if there was a emergency condition that the money was needed. Okay, so look at it, that it takes processing time was, now look at for Bitcoin, this is $200. $1 was only being charged, and it goes through between 30 to 90 minutes. Isn't this beautiful, guys? Can I hear you? Can I see you in the comment section say this is beautiful? We're talking about blockchain transfers. This is beautiful, guys. This is beautiful. Can I see you say this is beautiful on the comment section? So on January 16, someone paid over 0.49 in fees to move over $1 billion in a single transaction. This has not been done by Fed currencies, because Fed currencies charges us a whole lot of amount as transaction fees. So let's look at cryptocurrency wallets. Now, cryptocurrency wallets are a tool used to interact with a blockchain network. A tool used to interact with a blockchain network. So we have different kind of wallets. It can be hardware. So it can be like hardware, software, web, app, desktop, paper wallets. Okay, so we're going to look at what are the cryptocurrency wallets that are in. How can you profit more from it? So by the way, Gideon Tiladi on the live session, I greet you, I salute you. Oluwa Iwari Steven on the comment section, joining us live. I greet you and I salute you. Thank you for coming to learn about cryptocurrencies. Victory Ikechi Amadi, thank you for coming on the live session. I greet and I salute you. Junior Wachi, I greet you and I salute you. Victory, okay, that's Anthony Chinedu. I greet you and I salute you. Okay, so let's go on with our class. So a tool used to interact with a blockchain network. So blockchain uses cases, remittances, supply chains, healthcare. Like how can you want to raise a charity donation from any part of the world, rather than you having restrictions, you can decide to use blockchains, so that you can receive your money anywhere in the world without much ado. So this decentralized finance, which is called the DeFi, to carry different cryptocurrencies, trading them and all that. We have the D apps, which can be used for cryptocurrency exchange, buying and swapping. Okay, gaming can be used also for games. Governance, so can use it for voting processes. Identity management, so with the blockchain store, can easily detect somebody's face. And Internet of Things, which is the AOT. So its major uses is remittance to record medical data. Blockchain use cases for remittance, like we look at worldwide transfer of money, the largest flow of funds into developing countries. That's we know about remittance. Blockchain is it has high transaction fee. That's the normal remittance. So for blockchain remittance, it has less transaction fees and is faster. So look at blockchain uses for supply chains. It has a network of people and businesses creating and distributing products. So we look at the normal supply chain and the normal blockchain stuff. So these people are distributing product and services. Like most times they lack efficiency and transparency. So this one is tamper-proof database, customizable, secured and transparent, less fraud, reduces labor work, reduces costs. Okay, so these are various advantages. Now in healthcare, normal healthcare now, data can easily be erased or modified, lack of transparency, medical insurance frauds. Like you see all those medical insurance, like how do we record this? This is my son, this is my dad. Centralized database. Data can easily be erased. Before you know, you are going to find your the result to your test or medical analysis is nowhere to be found, or it's burns down, or something happens. But look at the blockchain healthcare: customizable, accessible, and transparency. Built as distributed private network, so you can have infos of your record, and nobody can actually tamper it. Permission-based management, so someone cannot actually see your record without approved consent. Fraud protection and increased security. Data integrity, so easy for different networks to verify and exchange data. So someone can, a healthcare professional can be in a different country and easily share your healthcare information so as to give evidence-based treatments and quality healthcare. So let's look at DeFi's. DeFi's, lending, borrowing, benefits of it, financial inclusion, same supply to everyone. The world can use this. It's private and permissionless, non-customizable, no KYCs, liquidation. So let's look at issues that have to do with education, scalability issues with Ethereum high fees for all retail users. So that's the DeFi. Now let's come to Binance. Okay, what's Binance? So Binance is the one sponsoring this class to you. So what's actually Binance, and how can you get to know the various importance and uses of Binance? So if you're joining, this stuff here, guys, so Binance is the number one peer-to-peer network. Binance is the number one peer-to-peer network. Like, so Binance is like the world's leading blockchain and cryptocurrency infrastructure provider with a digital product suite that includes the largest digital assets, digital asset exchange by trusted by millions worldwide. We can say Binance, we at Binance, we are dedicated to increasing the freedom of money for users and features an unmatched portfolio of cryptocurrencies and products. So if you don't have a Binance account, there's just this brief link I'm going to drop live here to you. Let me see. Alright. Okay. So I'll just be very brief on the comment section here, guys. So bit.ly/Binance Emperovial. You're going to sign up with my link. So we're going to have certain advantages on Binance. I'm currently known as Emperovial, and I instruct over 3,000 people on Udemy, which is the number one e-learning. So guys, thank you for coming on the live session. So freedom. So the vision of Binance is, our vision is to increase the freedom of money globally. So we want money to be moved very easily at any part of the world. Nobody should have issues moving money any part of the world, because we are in the global world. We believe that by spreading this freedom, we can significantly improve lives around the world. So imagine you want to do a charity, anybody part of the world can transact with you. So look at Binance trading volume from the 0 to number 1 in 5 months. So Binance was ranked number 10 in the day 45 at which when it was released. The number 7 platform, crypto platform, at the day 92 when it was released. But it was number 3 platform at the day 156 at the day it was released. And after day 125, Binance was now the number 1 crypto platforms, both for exchange and for storage of crypto assets. So Binance is global. It has users from over 180 plus countries, team members from over 40 plus countries, interface in 15 languages. So these are countries and systems platform. You can look at this. There's just a whole plenty offer. There are sports and margin trade. Them. So why Binance has the lowest fee and is cheap, transacts in seconds, is fast, deposits and withdrawal is convenient. Look at Binance trends from 0 to 4. Okay. So bank transfer, free to deposit, easy to use, just a normal bank transfer, deposit from deposit form and withdraw to your bank account. Simple, fastly and cheaply, anytime in the day. It has no today is the actual time to withdraw or not. It's Visa and MasterCard you can use to transact on your Binance platform. That's if your government has not banned Binance cryptocurrency use. You can be able to use your Visa and MasterCard. So P2p is completely free, completely safe. Buy and sell in your local currency in minutes. Set up your own prices. So practical, how to buy cryptocurrencies with local currencies, how to sell. So I'm going to look at these practicals, but firstly, follow at Binance on Twitter and sign up on Binance. If you have not signed up on Binance, kindly sign up on Binance with my link so that you can have all benefits and all advantages. So I'll now go to crypto trading. I'll go to crypto P2p before I go to crypto trading. So I'll just be very brief with you. Let me show you how to buy cryptocurrency on Binance. Okay, so I'll just share my other screen now. Let me see. I'll just share my other screen now. Okay, so I'll just share. So if you have questions, guys, following this session so far, you can easily put at MyBinanceClass to give me your review of the class. Okay. Okay. All right. So you can give me reviews of the class at MyBinanceClass at BinanceClass.com. Okay. Someone is talking about. Okay, so you can ask your various questions, and let me add new slides for the session. Okay, guys, so I'll just briefly add new slides for this session now. So this one will be on P2p. Okay, This one will be on P2P. Okay guys, so I'll just be very brief so we can understand P2P and look at visually live on how to buy cryptocurrencies at the end, and anyone here can go buy cryptocurrencies at the end of the class. If you have questions, you can ask and I'm going to answer every of your questions. If you have questions, you can ask, and kindly share the video guys. Let more people get to know about what's going on here, and let more people get to know what's going on here. You can share the video guys. Okay, so I'll just so look at cryptocurrencies. Now looking about understanding P2P. Now for those of us in Nigeria, Africa, most of us can't just buy Binance coins or any crypto coins with our cards. We need to use what is called a P2P because of certain bans of cryptos in our countries. So what is Binance P2P? This is what we're going to be learning. Why buying and selling cryptocurrency through Binance P2P, how to use Binance P2P, Binance P2P updates, becoming a Binance P2P merchant, and then we're going to look at a live updates on this. So while we are doing this, ensure that you share this video guys, ensure that you share this video, and ensure that you turn up. Okay, so let's go. What is Binance P2P? What is P2P? That's called peer-to-peer trading. So look at this. The buyer is here, the exchange is here. Now the exchange brings the buyer and the seller together. So the seller is here, the buyer comes on Binance, meets the seller on the Binance platform. Now he transfers money offline to the seller. The seller, on the other hand, posts ads that he wants to sell his currencies. Now the buyer places order to buy the Binance price delivery. It acts as a crypto SO exchange, so it holds the crypto. So immediately this person, it holds the amount of cryptocurrency that this person is supposed to release. It holds it in his own site, so this person can't use it because he's selling to this person. So once the person sends to this, once the buyer sends to the seller the money, once payment is confirmed, or this person uploads receipts and Binance confirms, or this person confirms, Binance releases the amount of coin that it was to the buyer. Okay, so the buyer transfers funds offline to this person. Binance handles the pricing of the coin, holds the coin, and and solves the dispute. In case this person transfers money, the buyer transfers money, and the seller says he does not receive, Binance can settle such disputes. Okay, so that's what the peer-to-peer stuff is all about. So for the buyer to find the seller has to post ads on the Binance platform, which will now be seen. Okay, so let's go. So these are various cryptocurrency pairs that can be transacted but on the Binance peer-to-peer platform. So these are the most popular coins. These are the most popular coins. You can see them: BTC, USDT, Ethereum. This is Bitcoin. This is the abbreviation. Ethereum, DII. These are the Binance. This is called the Binance coins. It's called the BNB. This is BUSD. This is Naira. So you can easily buy them on the Binance P2P, which is known as the Binance peer-to-peer platform. Okay, so what's the advantage of this? Transaction fee 0 when you are buying from the Binance P2P. fiat currency. How many fiat currencies can you use in buying coins on Binance P2P? Over 53. What's the trading volume processed so far? $10 billion has been transacted so far on the Binance P2P platform, so it's actually trusted. Use case. So let's look at it. Fiat gateway, profit making remittances. Not only a fiat gateway to access cryptos, but also a preferred gateway to cash out for miners and institutional traders. Users can profit from offering trades on Binance P2P or spread across different. So let's look at remittances. With over 50 supported currencies, Binance P2P is a good option to exchange cryptocurrencies. Works almost instantly. So on Binance P2P, you can buy and sell cryptocurrency. Binance P2P is an open platform for users to buy and sell cryptocurrencies with various currencies from other users or merchants. Users can trade cryptos at their preferred prices, payment methods, and amounts with zero fees. So this is how it appears. So if you don't have the Binance app, like as I said, kindly use the link on your browser. This link, go type bit.ly /Emperovial, which is spelled EMPEROVIAL. Then you add Binance to it, which is spelled BIANNCE. So you sign up with that link on Binance. Once you sign up with that link on Binance, then you go and so you verify your details, like upload your IDs and all that. So once you do that, there's a side. This side is how it works now. So on Binance P2P, you can make money. So users can make profit by posting buy and sell ads on Binance at the same time and earning the two orders. Some professional traders can also profit from arbitrage, like those of you little profit and you scale up over and over again. This is how it works, guys. So users can make profit by, so look at the interface here, guys. So the interface, the person buys, the person at this rate. Let's say the person buys at a different currency, converts. Look at this different currency, USD. This I think currency, then Naira. Okay. So on Binance P2P, remittances with over 50 supported currency, Binance peer-to-peer is a good option to exchange currencies at a competitive rate that works almost 24 hours days in a week, so it has no break. So why Binance P2P? Okay, so this is a different of Binance P2P. So this is a whole different stuff. So the first one is that the format. For other ones, the direct deposit and withdrawal via bank. This is to offline fiat transaction. Then this other one is payment method, usually 1 to 2 1 to 2 certain payment method for each fiat. Now it's unlimited. For that's the advantage of the Binance P2P. Now look at the fee structure. For you, like look at if you're buying for other fiat stuff or that, not your normal crypto stuff. If you're going to buy currencies, you're going to have all these fees stuff. So this is pricing. For price, user can only take the given price. User can both set up and take the prices. Limited for transaction limits is limited by third parties. That's for other when you are dealing with fiat quantity. The bank can say you are not doing more than $10,000 today. But on Binance, it's decided by the user. So if if you see how to buy $50,000, you can decide to transact. Okay, so it's limited by the user. It's also that's for the Binance peer-to-peer. Payment method for all this fence stuff is normally 1 to 2, but this is for Binance is unlimited. So how to use the Binance P2p? Okay, so guys, I'm gonna try to do a live demonstration, so that if I don't do the live demonstration, I'll ask you to go on trying to log. Okay, let me just quickly, maybe towards the end of the class I will do various live presentations, which is how to use the Binance peer-to-peer. And so look at this, guys. The first thing I told you is register a Binance account, complete your identity verification, complete your SMS authentication, and set up your payment method. You are just seeing this stuff here. You can go on bit.ly. So if you look at the video session here, guys, I'm going to be talking about I will just give you the link and I'll pin it on the session. So I'll give you the link and I'll pin it on the session. So I'll pin it on the session. So this is a live stuff. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to check the comment section now, guys. So I'll just put okay, let me see. It was not so clear, so I'll just do a new one here. So I'll pin it. Okay, so bit.ly/ that's you can use this link to sign up on Binance. Okay, so you can use this link to sign up on Binance, and the maximum benefits. Okay, okay, so so I just posted this there. Okay, so I'll just pin that this very one here. So this is the one I'll just pin here. So pin. So you're gonna see this is the one you use to sign up on Binance. So once you sign up on Binance, you can do a whole lot of stuff. So like you see there, you have to use the link I shared there, so that you can have your the Binance gift, which is prepared for people that see this video and attend this class to the end. So register your Binance account. So once you register, complete your identity verification. So you see that this side that shows verify, you need to verify and upload what Binance asks you to upload. Then you complete your SMS. I use that link. You can then go on to also download the Binance app on the Google Play Store. Ensure you use that link so I can get the bonus of today's class. Okay, so once you use that link and you've completed your SMS authentication, you set up your payment method, you're going to see on your app, this is the side on your app that shows you see somewhere that's called P2p trading. You click this and it will take you to this side. So once you open your app, you are going to use the professional version. That's the professional version. Okay, you're going to use the professional version. Select P2p trading on the app, select a listed trade option. So once you see the app on the professional version, you click this side, this P2p trading. It will take you to this second side that will show you the buy. If you are buying, you see the crypto coins, you see all those coins there. Then you're going to select the ones you want to go for. There's once you click, the first thing you do is that the number one step you did was that you said that you want to buy, so you clicked on buy. The second thing again you did is you click on the funnel side, the side that is close to the NGN, which is the number 2. So it's going to show you the payment method which you are going to accept. Now you look at the rate that best fits you, which is the cheapest rate there was 484.40. So you click on buy. Now when you click on buy, on this second slide, it will show you the amount that you have to agree the amount that you want. So you type in your full amount there. Remember that this is your payment method that you can see there showing bank transfer and Kuda Bank. You can see that payment window is 15 minutes, and this is the seller's name, seller's ID, unique name. Okay, so you click on buy USDT, which is the popular coins that I will advise you to buy because it's a stable coin and does not fluctuate in value. Now when you click buy, it will take you to the page whereby the person's account name and account number will be displayed to you for you to transfer funds to that account. Immediately you transfer funds to that account, you click on that you are transferred. The person will wait to receive payment and then confirm your payment. The person does not confirm your payment before time. You can actually appeal it on Binance, but it's never done. We rarely have cases like that because people will definitely confirm and release your coin to you. Okay, so that's how you buy coin on Binance. So you pay money to the account listed. After you click this buy, pay money to the account listed there, and once you click that you have paid completely, then it will now show you this side, which is the person will now have to release the coin. So you're going to wait for him. Binance will give him 15 minutes to wait to receive payment so that he can release the coin to you. So once the person releases, you see this order completed and all that. Okay guys, so let's say you want to sell your crypto coin on Binance. You have coin and you can look at that the coin that you have there is a BUSD. So you want to sell your crypto coin on Binance. So let's look at the various things that you're going to do. So before selling and making sure you have plenty of crypto coins in your Fence wallet. So the first thing you do is to transfer your money from your sports wallet to your peer-to-peer wallet. So when you do that, like you see, you click this side called transfer, then you will see sports and transfer. So on this yellow like arrow that to tell you that either you are transferring, the one showing first will say either you are transferring from sports to peer-to-peer, P2p wallet. That's the one. The sports wallet is the one you are transferring from to the one at the down. Now this USDT is the coin that you have in the account that you want to transact. So you're going to transfer that, and then when you do that, you go on your app again and you see this option that shows P2P trading. You click it and now you change it to the sell option, not the buy option again. This sell option. Okay, and the next thing now is that you're going to see people that want to buy, the ways that they choose to buy. You can decide to go for any of them. So if you look there, what is so best for you, you can click on any of the rates, which is this person here has the first person has a very good rate. So you click on that stuff, you'll be asked to choose the amount of in your currency rate that you have chosen, the total amount that you want to release. Like so you write the amount and it's convertible to the crypto coin. So you're going to see that this $1,500 USDT that you want to sell is 726,000 naira. So you click sell USDT and it automatically gives the seller, the buyer, a period to pay, which is normally 15 minutes. So you wait to receive payment. So once you receive payment, you click payment received, you confirm the payment, and the coin will be released to the person, to the buyer on his own end. So this side is the side that you want to sell. Instead of you to wait for people that post that they want to buy, you just want to just post ads so that people can also find you that you want to sell and also buy from you very fast. Okay, and they will also buy from you at your own rate. So on this side is called, on your app, on the P2P app, you see this side called ads. You click on ads, then you go under this side called plus. So you click that cycle plus and you click on post ads. So when you click on post ads, you're going to have a huge option. So this is what you have. So the first thing there is that you choose the currency pairs that you want to use, whether you want to buy or you want to sell. Now you're posting ad that you have crypto coins to sell, so you have to go for the buy option. But if you want, you have to go for either the buy option or the sell option. Now if you want to buy crypto coins for a certain amount, you click on sell, like buy, and post the cryptocurrency asset that you want to buy, which is popular, which most times is time. Now the first currency that you're going to be using to buy the coins from the Binance users that have the coin, which is the NGD. For that's the Nigerian naira. That's for people that's in Nigeria. So if you're in a different country, you can use your own currency. You can change it. You see different rates, dollar, euros, and all those stuff. Now, how are you fluctuating the price? Are you fluctuating it for 99.59? So in case that the rate for other people increases, it also we have to increase a little. Okay. So look at this. So this is your rate. You can decide to use a fixed rate and say, okay, I'm using a fixed rate. So 493.01 is what you want to buy coins at. Now how many coins you then, when you click on next, you take you to the second side, which you will click on, it will tell you the total amounts of coin that you want to buy, which is $1,000 that you have chosen here. Okay, now the order limit is like, what's the list that you want to buy from? They are converting these things to the currency that you are using to buy the USDT, which is the naira in this case, because let's say you are in Nigeria assumptuously. Okay, this is 6,000. You're using it to buy. That's the minimum that you can buy from any Binance user that wants to sell, and the maximum you can buy from any Binance user is 100,000. Remember that the amount of money that you want to release now is 1,000, which if you convert is 483,000 naira. So the option that you're using to make payment is the bank transfer method. Okay, now when you click on next, it shows you your options. So what are your terms? Will you say that the person should send you receipts, or the person should should transfer on time, or all that, or the person should always send you a notification or call you immediately he makes payment? You can write it on the side called terms, and this side can be auto reply. So immediately the person says that he has sent the money, the auto reply can tell the person that kindly hold on as I'm online to make payment, or kindly hold on for me to confirm payment. So you can type these things inside of this box, but it's not compulsory. You can just click on next. So once you click on post ad, the ad will be displayed. So to show that your successfully posted ads, your ads has been published. Now your ads will display on the Binance app, so people will now see your stuff and will come to transact with you. Okay, this is where your ads is now showing. Okay, so let's look at what are the new features. You can actually leave a comment after someone buys from you. You can actually say something like, merchant explain how to make event transaction offline. I really appreciate. So you can actually say, wow, it was easy to transact. So it's called rating, like you've been rated, so that someone can know that I have a good experience buying from this person. So in the next time someone else comes to buy coins, person will want to prefer that person, because the person doesn't have feedback. People can comment after they buy. Like if somebody has a bad experience, someone can let's say his bad experience and comment and all that stuff. Okay, so you can also share your ads to get more trades. Okay, so enter the ads, click the three dots to share your ads. So you can share your ads so that you can always be at the updated side of the app. So new people when you post your ad, it's like your rate and the time at which you post your ad, so that people can easily find you. So you can actually share your ads and send to people, so that someone that has a Binance app can just click straight, like to take him to P2p, and the person can just buy from you rather than going to Binance to search for you. Okay, so that's a very good feature there. So the next step is that the buy sell crypto via cash transfer. Okay, so you pay your trading counterparts with your fiat currency. You can transfer the money by entering the country party emails and all that. So this is it, the P2P Express Zone. P2P Express Zone. So guys, if you have questions, you can ask your questions. If you have questions, you can ask your questions. If you're following this class, kindly comment that I'm following this class. Kindly share the video. Kindly let people know about this class, guys. Okay, so because I'm about to go on the P2P Express Zone. So the P2P Express Zone, you enter your trades to get the best merchant amount currently available for this way. So look at it, that you want to buy and you don't want to waste time, you don't want to go through the stress of looking for people, scrolling, looking for the best option. So you can just click on the site called Express. So once you click on Express, it will take you to, you will now choose the amount of cash that you want to use. Okay, so you is either you are buying or you're selling. Okay, so you can now choose the amount on this side and click on buy with 0 fees. Okay, and Binance will refer you to a user that will sell or buy from you instantly. Okay, so this is it. The Binance app, you can learn more about it through this site, p2p.binance.com. Ensure you don't leave this class without having a Binance account, which you can always use the link that I've released there, which is bit.ly/Emperovial Binance, which is EMPE. Then you attach Binance to it, which is BINANCE. So once you do that, you sign up with my link and you get the bonuses for today's class on Binance. Okay, so how do you become a Binance P2P merchant? So they are very good offers. So you're going to see that the benefit is that 0 transaction fees, 0 hours posting fees, VIP fee discount, higher daily limits, like you're going to be selling to a lot of people, access to merchant portal for professional ads management, okay, exclusively customer support, exclusively merchant promotion. So right now Binance is even looking for more merchants in Ghana, Kenya and South Africa. So that's Binance is actually looking for more merchants in this region. So you can apply if you make it. Will send you an approval note. So that's the link that is displayed there. Okay, so cash recruitment, the best marketplace to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. So this is how you buy on Binance, as I've showed you on this video. So if you have questions here, you can likely ask, and so we can have a last session which will show you how you can do very simple crypto trading. So you can call MyBinanceClass a wrap. Okay, so guys, kindly exercise patience. Like, let's go on the last side. You can watch this video over and over again. So guys, we'll go to the last side, which is crypto trading, and then we can call it a wrap. Okay, so we can call it a wrap. So let's look at various very simple trading stuff, and we can call it a wrap. So let's say crypto, what is money, how is it done, why is it important, and how Binance platform is here to help us grab the opportunity of having seamlessly transactable values. Okay, so with the Binance platform, you can actually gain all this that I've shared. you can actually profit by crypto trading. You can actually make payments to different people in different part of the world on crypto trading. Okay, so this is we'll look at the basics of crypto trading, and we'll call it a wrap after now. So the basics of crypto trading, the basics of crypto trading, the basics of crypto trading, guys. So if you're watching this now, if you're watching this, kindly use this side of your share button and share this video. Share this video, guys. Share this video, guys, so other people can benefit from this, from the huge opportunities of cryptocurrencies, from the free Binance class that is sponsored by Binance. So from the free Binance class that is sponsored by Binance. So kindly go there, guys. So that's how it works, guys. So keep sharing the video, 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 guys. Keep sharing the video, keep sharing the video, and let's have this last 30 minutes a wrap up. Let's have this 30 minutes a wrap up, and it's gonna be so good and all that stuff. Okay, so that's it for now. Let's keep sharing the video. If you have questions, you can drop it on the comment section. You can drop it on the comment section. Okay, so you can drop it on the comment section. This last session is going to be a blast. This last session is going to be a blast. Okay, so we're going to talk about basic crypto trading knowledge and how you can make profits and understand how crypto trading is about. So okay, so basic crypto trading knowledge. So like you all know, this is my name, and this event is brought to you by Binance, and we're going to look at certain things like Binance platform, trading, and understanding how crypto trading is about, and how you can take advantage of the crypto market and make a whole lot of profit yourself. Okay, guys, so if you stay with me so far and so good, I really appreciate, and I would love you to kindly comment your experience so far in today's class. Okay, kindly comment your experience so far. Kindly comment your experience so far. Okay, just kindly comment your experience so far. Okay, all right. So Binance, we have heard Binance so far in the class, so we'll not really talk much about them. They are the #1 leading cryptocurrency exchange, like I've shared before. Now, what is trading? We're understanding basic crypto trading knowledge. What is trading, and how do we plug very basic knowledge and these things of trading. So let's kick off with a definition of the topic we'll be discussing. So a sample for currencies is a sample of economics. Trading refers to the buying and selling of assets. Whenever you hear that someone is trading, he has to buy and sell assets. So buy and sell assets, that's trading for you. The principle extends. Now when you buy your grocery at the shop, that's the shop. When you exchange your old PC for a new game console, that's a trade. We could go on forever here to cut the long story short. Any activity where you give something to someone in return for something in exchange is known as a trade. This principle really extends to the financial market. You trade financial assets like stock, bonds, forex pairs, options, cryptocurrency. Don't worry if you don't know what any of this is about. By the end of this session, you will be an expert. Okay guys, because I already stay live as I'm going to share more on this. So getting started, understanding Binance. So this is a picture the market pair. This is where you select the market pair. This is where you select the buy pair. You can look at the charts, the market pair, the order pair. Now the market will wait at the market, and the order pair is where you place orders to buy or sell at the rate you predict it to get. Market pair and order pair. What is a market and market pair? Now when you talk about a specific market, we mean the places where buyers and sellers come together to trade a certain asset. Like you all know, a place is a furniture market where people can come and buy or trade furnitures. A clothes market. So this is digital assets. That's Binance. So this kind of market is a digital assets market. So when we are talking about if we buy something, what are we paying with? So if we sell something, what are we getting? So this is a market pair. So we buy. Are you buying this? What are you exchanging to buy this? When you sell this, what are you exchanging to get that? Okay, let's talk about market pair. BTC/ZAR. That's the same thing for BTC/NGN, BTC/KES, BTC/USD. So BTC and ZAR is a market for buying and selling bitcoins in bounds. The market pair indicates that if you want to buy bitcoin, you have to pay with rands, and if you want to sell my bitcoin, I'll be paid in rands. Then the Ethereum, that's the ETH/NGN market pair, is a market where users buy Ethereum using Naira and sell Ethereum and get paid Naira. That is like we describe market pair. We said you buy with this and you get paid with this. That's why it's called a market pair. Now two sides, you buy with this and you get paid with this. So it's two pairs. That's why we give an example of Ethereum/NGN. So you buy Ethereum is a digital asset, a cryptocurrency digital asset. So you want to buy Ethereum. So what do you use to exchange for Ethereum? That is a different market pair. You want to sell your Ethereum. What do you use to when you send out your Ethereum? What value do you accept for your Ethereum? Okay. Order. So let's look at order types. So when you buy and exchanging, we're looking at different order type. The first thing we have is a limit order, a market order, and a stop loss order. Now, a limit order is an order that you buy or sell an asset at a specific price or at a better price. Now, this price is called the limit price. Limits buy orders will execute at a limit price or a lower price, while limit sell orders we execute at a limit price. Alright, so when you are setting a limit order, you are basically saying I would like to execute this order at this specific price or better, but never was. So you're gonna be like, let's say you buy something for 400 and you want to sell it. The limit price you're gonna put it for a price higher than it, so I can make a profit about it. That's limit order versus limit buy and limit sell order. So that's it. So what you're doing is that you want to sell it for a specific price. This price is what I want to sell it for, and the price you want to sell it for is the price that you're going to be happy about that you sell it for. Now, the market order is an order to buy or sell at the best currently available market price. It's basically the fastest way to get in of a market. When you're setting a market order, you're basically saying, I'd like to execute this order right now at the best price I can get. So that means that you want to sell your crypto coins. So you're looking at where the market is right now. So you just click on any of those pairs and you just sell it or buy from it at that point. So let's look at the stop loss. Market and limit order are like, let's talk about stop loss order. So now a stop loss order is the type of order or market order that's only activated when a certain price is reached. Now this price is called the stop. It's mainly to limit losses. Now every trade needs to have an invalidation point, which is a price level that you will define in advance. Let's say you want to enter a trade, like you want to say this is the amount I want to pull out at a trade, this is the amount I want to get out at a trade in case of something goes wrong or goes right, because now you're trading, you're buying and you are selling. Okay, now this is the level where you say that your initial idea was wrong. That's the stop loss order. Let's say by limit, meaning that you should exit the market to prevent further losses. So the invalidation point is where you typically put your stop loss order at. Okay, now let's look at analysis. We look at technical and fundamental analysis. Now the first point is the fundamental analysis. Looking at the underlying factor that can affect an asset. That's like you think about it like as a digital asset. For Bitcoin, this may include number of addresses, hash rate, and trading volumes. That's fundamental analysis. How many people are using these crypto coins? Which exchanges is this crypto coin at? Fundamental analysis, informations. Now, technical analysis is different. It uses price histories, patterns, trends that emerge to make predictions about the market. These are the charts we always see with multiple lines. By the end of this lesson, you'll be a technical analysis wizard. So just kindly stay with me on this video. Okay, so that's fundamental analysis, technical analysis. So using technical analysis, there are various tools. The first one is the candles charts. Most I know are the candlesticks, but this in crypto call it candle charts. Trend lines and support lines. We have common technical analysis indicators and how to use them, which is called the resistance strength indicators, which is the RSI, the MIAs. We'll look at the full meaning of all these things, and the Bollinger line, okay, bands. So the first one is the candlesticks. A candlestick is made up of 4 major points. You can see the candlesticks here: the open, the high, the low, and the close. You can look at it: the high, the low, and the close. Also referred as the C value: the open, high, low, and close. The open and close are the first and the last price. So let's say you're checking your candlesticks in the last 1 hour. So the first and the last price is known as the open and the close time range, while the low and the high are the lowest and highest recorded points. Now the lowest recorded points, let's look at this chart for example, maybe this side, and the highest recorded point may be this side here. But the open and the close are the first one. This first line that is showing here, the first red light stuff, and the close, the price there. These are the open and the close. While the low and the high are the lowest recorded price. The lowest recorded price you can see around this $10 side that is tracing to this green side, and the highest recorded price is around this $60 side that has a green line. Okay, so respectively. So candle charts are one of the most important tools for analyzing financial data. Candlesticks dates back to the 17th century Japan, but have been redefined in the early 20th century by trading pioneers such as Charles Dow. So candlesticks analysis is one of the most common ways to look at the Bitcoin market using technical analysis. So Trendlines. Trendlines are a wide used tools by both traders and technical analysts. They are lines that connect certain data points. So we are looking at Trendlines now. Okay, so Trendlines are a widely used tools by both traders and technical analysts. They are lines that connect data points. Typically, this data is in the price, but not in all cases. Some traders may also draw trends. We are looking at trend lines, widely used tools. Look at it. They are lines that connect certain data on the chart. You can look at these lines here. Now, some traders may also draw trend lines on the technical indicators and oscillators. The main idea behind drawing trend lines is to visualize certain aspects of the price action. This means traders can identify the overall trends and market structure. You can see that trying to tell you that this has grown from this side to this side. Okay, support and resistance are the most basic concepts related to trading and technical analysis. Resistance means a level where the price finds a ceiling. Now it's gone to the highest volume. A resistance level is an area of significant supply whereby sellers step in and push the prices down. Okay, this is resistance. Support means a level where the price finds a floor. In other words, a support level is an area of significant demand where buyers step in and push the price up. That means at that point they are buying more, and this resistance point they are selling off. Okay, that's just like to explain it in a nutshell. So common technical analysis indicators. The first one is called the relative strength index. Now the relative strength index is an indicator that illustrates whether an asset is overbought or oversold. Is a momentum oscillator that shows the rate at which prices change happen. The oscillator varies between 0 and 100. Data is usually displayed on the line. Now look at this. It's showing 30 that oversold. It's showing overbought. It's showing oversold. So it's telling you that at this rate, people have overbought this stuff. People have oversold this stuff at this rate. Okay, so they are showing you that at this rate. So it has different ways to use in making such predictions. So the second one is the moving averages. Moving averages smooths out price actions and makes it easy to spot market trends. As they are based on previous lines, on previous price data, they lack predictive qualities. In other words, they are lagging indicators. Moving averages have various types. The two most common is the simple moving averages and the exponential moving averages. So we have the Bollinger bands. So this indicator is made up of three lines or bands, which is like an SMA, the middle band, the upper band, and the lower band. The middle band, the upper band, and the lower band. These bands are then overlaid on a chart with the price action. The idea is that as volatility increases or decreases, the distance between these two bands changes. So we can use these Bollinger bands to predict price movements. So let's look at scalping. Okay, so let's look at scalping. So in most cases, scalping takes place across the smallest time frame. Now scalping attempts to gain small price fluctuation in price, like often entering and exiting the market within minutes. That's scalping for you. So most people that get into crypto, this is the point at which they profit. They always go for scalping. Okay, like you enter a market and leave the market within the shortest minutes. In most cases, they use technical analysis to try and predict movement and exploit the bid-ask spread and other insufficiency to make a profit. Due to the short time frame and scalp trade often target only a small percentages of profit, usually less than 1%. But scalping is a number game, so repeated small profit can add up over time. Strategy, because it needs an in-depth understanding of the market, the platform you are trading on, and technical analysis are vital to successes. That's scalping for you. Now let's look at day trading. Day trading is what you see in pretty much every movie, including Wall Street. The day trading involves entering and exiting the market within, you guess, the same day. So that's day trading. So cryptocurrency market, as you probably notice, are not subject to coming up or closing. So you can trade around the clock every day of the year, still day trade. Now let me go back to this other side, scalping. If you don't understand scalping, let's say you trade, you make just 1% of your profit. It's not so much, or 0.1% of your funds. But if you have this stuff done like 10 times that 1%, or 10 times that, if you had 1%, it becomes 10%. So but it needs an in-depth understanding of your fundamental analysis for you to be able to go on and do your scalping. Now that's day trading. Day trading is what you see in pretty much every movie, like we have shared. Like you trade within a day, like you enter and you exit a trade within a day. Now on the crypto market, day trading is the context of in this context you refer to trading style where the trader enters and exits the market within 24 hours. That's day trading in cryptocurrency. In day trading, you often rely on technical analysis to determine which assets to trade on, because profit in such a short time can be minimal. You may opt in to trade across a wide range of assets to try and maximize your returns. That said, some might exclusively trade the same pairs for years, which is good. You can pick like the USDD and Naira. You can go for BNB/USDT. Now this style is often a very active trading strategy. It can be highly profitable, but it carries with a significant amount of loss. As such, day trading is generally best suited to our experienced traders. Okay, so because you have to always check your technical analysis. Then swing trading. Now swing trading works with a limited larger time horizon. Positions are usually held anywhere from a couple of days. The goal is to make profit from larger swings in prices. Now you can stay for days, months before you exit a trade. Up to your goal as a swing trader is to identify an asset that looks overvalued and is likely to increase in value. You would purchase this asset and then sell it when its price rises to generate a profit. Now you can identify that BNB right now is less than $500. You can decide to buy BNB coin, that's the Binance coin, and you are saying that within the next days or weeks, BNB may likely have $100 value added to it. So you, in swing trading, what you are trying to do is that you want to likely look at identify an asset that looks overvalued right now. That means it's not up to the value, it's more valuable. So you identify it. So you can try, then you sell some of them at a higher price. Now you identify it, now you now predict that it's going to go higher within days or weeks or months. Then you wait for it patiently, and when it increases, you now sell. So you can also try finding overvalued products that are likely to devalue. Similarly, to how it is with day trading, many swing traders will use technical analysis. However, as their strategy plays out across a longer period, fundamental analysis can also be a valuable tool for swing traders, as it doesn't come with stress and adrenaline of fast-paced day trading. can be, and like you are trading today and want to see profit today, so you need to study a lot of things and all that. So fundamental analysis can just say that this coin, because of what they are doing, is going to go up. So if you use it, you're going to get maximum profit. So where the where the former is characterized by, now day trading is characterized by rapid decision making and a lot of screen time. Swing trading allows you to take your time with your trades. So you can wait and you can wait for such kind of limits and all that trading for us, and we can so that this is the types of trading. So if you have questions, you can ask your questions, and we'll call it a wrap. So if you have questions, you can ask your questions. I will call it a wrap. Ensure that you share the video and you tell your people about Binance. So ensure you use the link to sign up. So you remember that I've talked about three basic things. The first thing is about the fundamentals of cryptocurrency, blockchain. So we have dealt diligently on how you can understand where cryptocurrency is about. P2p on Binance. We have dealt about various how to buy, how to sell, how to go on Binance and sell P2P cryptocurrency pairs, how you can register on Binance, get coins from people that want to sell. We have explained so far about what Bitcoin is. We have talked about blockchain, what blockchain is about. We have dwelt on different stuff, but these are the various three stuff we have done. First of all was the fundamentals of crypto. We talked about blockchain, we talked about fence money, and we talked about what Bitcoin is about, who founded Bitcoin. We talked about the future, and we talked about Binance, why Binance is the #1 platform and why you must use the Binance platform. Then we moved on to talk about the Binance P2p platform, which is created for people to easily buy platform crypto coins, digital assets from users. So it can, anybody anywhere in the world can use the Binance peer-to-peer platform. It has over 50 friends exchange assets. So we showed on the video sessions on how you can easily buy, sell, and post ads on the Binance P2p. So we went on to talk about the basics of crypto trading, which is the technical analysis, fundamental analysis. We talked about how you can use it on the Binance platform, like what is trading, what is currency pairs, what is limit order, market order, stop loss order. We talked about technical analysis and fundamental analysis. We talked about trends and support. We talked about candlesticks, like how we can use candlesticks, trends. Then we talk about resistance and support. We talk about this other trading indicators, and we talk about different kind of trading. What is scalping? What is day trading? What is swing trading? Okay, so this is where we wrap it up. Now, if you have not yet joined the cryptocurrency platform, now Binance has brought this event to you so that you can enjoy the benefit of crypto currency and grow your finances and tap from the huge opportunities that it gives us, such as it gives you this. You do things more than the normal limit stuff, transaction fees, and boundless transactions anywhere in the world with cryptocurrencies. So this is it, guys. So if you have not signed up yet on Binance, you kindly use the link on, which is the bit.ly/Emperovial Binance, which is spelled as bit.ly/EMPEROVIAL. Then you add Binance to it, no spacing, which is Binance is spelled BINANCE. So once you do this, guys, you sign up on Binance. Then you go on the Google or Apple Play Store, search Binance, download the app. Then when you download the app, guys, you verify your account. Then you go and watch this video all over again so that you can understand the basic crypto fundamentals. So I'm Precious Azuonwu and Emperovial. Thank you for staying so far on this video session. I love you, and if you're seeing this video, you can share it with your friends and get on board on the Binance platform and enjoy the benefit of cryptocurrencies. This MyBinanceClass is probably sponsored by Binance, and it's created for you to understand cryptocurrencies. So kindly keep enjoying the benefits of cryptocurrencies, and see you on the best side of life. If you're watching this on any social media platform, kindly follow me, follow this video, and try to join. Fill the feedback form so you can get access to more crypto information, so you can understand the Binance platform very well. See, I come again. Keep enjoying boundless financial opportunities on the cryptocurrency platform, and keep trading on Binance. Thank you, and see you on the best side of life.